All right, good fucking morning to you. Woo! Day 7. We're starting to feel real good. The series is really actually taken off. It's day 7. Hess here from the... Damn it, I just did like a whole episode, well, not a whole episode, but I fucking hell didn't film it. Anyway, I'm going to quickly recap. So the shoes is day 7 of the Hess Project. This is Hess, we're all Hess, rebuilding my life publicly. We've gone viral, everything is just exploding, people are sharing. So it's starting to get some legs. We've organised our first adventure time episode. So when I was a kid, I was fearless. Like I was just fucking, mate, if you told me, I don't know, I just ran head on into fear. It was like I wanted to find something to be afraid of so that I could run at it. And then I guess as you grow older and get beaten down by life, get beaten down by people, by the system, you fucking start getting scared of everything. And it's like this whole fucking world is, you know, COVID, the war, like all the mongering, the fucking news, it's designed to make you scared of fucking everything, you know, to the point where people can barely leave their fucking houses. It just boxes people's thinking into just being scared. Like I noticed I did security at a music festival, and after COVID, like, you know, I'm the friendliest security guy around, big panda bear, and I just walk up with a smile, but they just instantly you see people panic and freeze up because and I'd be like, oh no, not real security, I'm just an actor. Because, and you could just see, like, it was ingrained in them because people got so scared through COVID, like they stopped talking to each other. Anyway, I'm fucking rambling again. So we got a skydiving date with a legend. We're going to do an interview. I became scared of heights in my old age, so I'm going to jump out of a plane and fucking sort that shit out because fear doesn't live here anymore. Peace. All right, I started just trying to film, and I was going, hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is day 1 of Project Hess, because that's what everybody does. But no, I decided no. So welcome back to the channel. This is the real day 1 of Project Hess. So yeah, the idea is fully developed now into a mini series. We're gonna go through everything: trauma, love, happiness, the ups and downs of business, the ups and downs of life. We're gonna do comedy, weight loss, food reviews, social experiments. We're gonna laugh, we're gonna cry, we're gonna do it all. Who am I? What the fuck am I doing on this camera? And why the fuck should anybody listen to anything I have to say? Well, believe it or not, so I'm 41, I'm fat, I live in a van, I still run a company, so I've got 10 full-time staff and a business partner. Keep doing that with my mouth, gotta stop doing that. So I have no idea what I'm doing with social media, but I do have 40 years of pretty wild stories. If you want to stick around and listen, I'm going to take you through it all slowly, but we're going to do fun stuff in between. But yeah, basically I went to boarding school in the Philippines when I was 10, lived there for 3 years. Dad is an Olympic swimmer, 5 Australian gold medals, Commonwealth Games, 4th and 8th in the world. Our mum was a professional singer who had a singing songwriting contract with Sony. I've got 3 brothers and 2 sisters. Mum's mother is Swedish and my grandfather is third generation Irish on mum's side. Rest in peace, Pop. Granny, my dad's dad, passed when Dad was only 12, so never got to meet him. But Dad and Granny were born in Zimbabwe, Africa, and basically sailed a ship, lived in Papua New Guinea for 14 years, then came to Australia through Thursday Island and got swimming scholarships. They all went to uni together at UQ. Yeah, I've achieved a lot of things, but still somehow I'm back at the start. So let's rebuild Hess day by day, step by step, as I make the comeback of a century. Am I rebuilding spiritually, emotionally, physically, rebuilding the business, building another business? All of it, really. So, stay tuned, because it's going to be a wild fucking ride, bitches. Crazy head. Alright, just quickly, I've shaved, dressed up, mate picked up, we're going out.
Oh, okay.
Catch up with some mates. I haven't seen anyone for 6 months.
Yeah. Yeah, right. No, I just bought it.
Alright. The idea's already developed. Basically, it's going to be called Project Hess. And it's about rebuilding my life, one step at a time. Can Hess become famous? A social experiment. So the channel's called Project Hess. It's about rebuilding Hess and making Hess famous. A bit of looks maxing. Anything you can think of, really. Tell me what you think. I've just come out of a horrible 9-year relationship that sucked the life out of me. I won't go into that, but I'm living in a van. Business is tough. Got my trusty Rottweiler with me. And I'm going to start making lots of content. Alright, good morning. So it's day 2 of Let's Rebuild Hess, the Hess Project. Things are already looking up. We've woken up this beautiful beachfront apartment, and day 2. So I don't really know what I'm going to say today, but
time down there, and his family moved to the United States, and then he became an aircraft engineer and an airline pilot.
whoa.
And then during his career as an airline pilot, he flew for the guy who had the contract for oil for food for Iraq. So he flew some very interesting missions in airplanes, and he also used to fix the airplanes. Then he decided to retire from all that, and now he owns this mechanic shop on the Gold Coast.
Fuck.
And builds all these cool motorcycles and stuff.
This is Ron, by the way, and we're about to go see Tim.
Ew.
Down there, fucking brave. We just met Tim, and we're going for
yeah, alright, I gotta get the people.
a ride. So I'm here with Ron, and
Open that door there for me, Ron.
I'm getting in that.
backfiring.
we've broken
I
down.
didn't rev it up very hard at all. Started bucking and backfiring, and then all of a sudden, it just fucking stalled on me. I couldn't get around the corner. Fired it back up again. It kept cranking and cranking. Finally caught, and I got it here.
Trouble in paradise. Day 2. Who the fuck would have thought that I'd end up with Ron in a side carriage? I've never even seen one of these before, cruising around in a Harley. What the fuck? So this was completely unplanned, unscripted. I had no idea where we were going. Ron didn't even tell me that we were stopping to see Tim. And next thing, I'm in the garage of the car, driving around, and now we're at another friend's place.
Try loosening the gap. That's all. Right? Is that all the way around? I put it back on to normal again. No. Okay. Just started sputtering and fucking this thing, and then it died on me. Well, look and see if there's any fuel in that filter. Yeah, it's got fuel in it. Damn it. Yeah, let's get back to
That was insane. Just out of nowhere. Suddenly we're on these bikes.
There's not many people
So I miss
fuck off ass. I'm trying. I wish you fucking hell, Hess. Just good.
Yeah, so yeah, I was crying. You know what? Men actually cry. Well, they should anyway. You know, I didn't cry for like 10 years. Now all I can do is cry. I read something once that, well, I didn't read it, but my ex partner that I was with for about 9 or 10 years as well, she had a little girl who is pretty much like my daughter now. She's 20, but I was with them for a long time. She's the best thing that ever happened to me, but her mum, my ex, had cervical cancer, and she actually healed it naturally, which is pretty cool. But one of the things that she believes through her study is that most disease stems from undealt with emotions. So what that means is that if you're feeling angry, hurt, sad, whatever the feelings are, if you just bottle them up inside forever, they're going to come out at some point as, something worse. And that these undealt with emotions actually breed disease in our bodies. So crying is actually an emotional release. and in a way, it's detoxing as well. So, you know, when you've got a lot of trauma and things like that, you've got to cry. Like, you fucking have to let that shit out, or it's going to come out in a fucked up way, anger, sideways anger, or, you know, just whatever it is. All right, good morning. Day 4. So my name's Hess. This is Project Hess, rebuilding my life publicly. Day 4 of being famous and trying to navigate life after divorce. So yesterday I had a really emotional day. Still a bit today even. I'm not sure. I don't actually know why. I guess like just maybe speaking about this is kind of bringing things out for me a little bit, I guess. I have isolated pretty heavily. It's been like, it's been over 6 months now. So I really went into hermit mode. And I think it was just about finding my center of gravity again. Like, just, I think when you're in a long-term toxic relationship with somebody that uses you, they literally steal your energy. So it's like, actually, it sucks the life force out of you. I mean, I just felt so drained and beaten down. Yeah, I just can't even describe the feeling. Like, it took seriously like 6 months just for me to even feel human. I don't know, it was weird. Like, it's like the world lost its color. It just went black and white, which was weird because, you know, the world is beautiful most of the time. So yeah, and so what I've promised that throughout this process I was gonna document the influencer part of it, and fucking hell, it is so much work. Oh my god, those guys are machines. Like, fuck, just filming, editing, like, it's endless. And I don't know what the fuck if this happens to anyone else, but I post shit and it just does the weirdest things. Like, nothing's in order. It's chaos. I'm not using hashtags, really, just one hashtag, Project Hess. So I'm not promoting this to anybody that I know. It's not. Hey, Krishna Haribol. Krishna Haribol. Good morning, everybody. Day Hess. Fuck, why do I keep saying that? Good morning, everybody. Day 7 of the Hess Project. This is Hess. We're all Hess. Bit of a traumatic night last night. It's my stepdad's birthday, so that was nice. We had a nice dinner and everything, but yeah, I heard screaming sort of not far from me in the dark and ran over to find this cute little guy. My 2 trusty steeds. So the Transit and the FJ. So the possum's mum, I'm pretty sure they live in this tree because I've got footage on my phone which I'll add to this post. But they crawl into that little crack there, so they live right next to my van. Yeah, poor dude. Oh, and Rani's been keeping watch, making sure the cats don't fucking try and attack it again. Fucking cats. So pissed off. Ooh. Okay, well, a bit of a wild start to the morning. Luckily, the vet I just took it to is a wildlife caring expert. So she said if there's any chance of survival, I've taken it to the right place. They're actually gonna call me and let me know. Oh, and look at that rainbow. What a beautiful day. If that little guy survives, then that's just fucking awesome. They'll actually call. Good morning, welcome back to the channel. Day 6, Project Hess. Let's rebuild Hess. We're all Hess. Crazy head. So yeah, today we're getting stuck into the real shit now. So obviously I had to lay a bit of the foundation, talk about some of the stuff that's happened, just so you can get to know me a little bit. But today we're kickstarting the detox. So I've taken 50 mils of castor oil, which yeah, it's going to be a wild ride. But what I did want to talk about a little bit was, so as you guys know, Dad's a holistic dentist. I know I shouldn't drink out of plastic bottles, but I live in a fucking van. What do you want me to do? So something that people don't really know about, basic household essential, bicarb soda. Fucking hell, this has so many uses. It's an amazing antacid if you've got like heartburn or anything like that. There's so many ways you can use it. Clean your house. Today we're cleaning our teeth, so dental hygiene, it's a big thing. Fuck, my dad can't believe how many people don't actually know how to brush their teeth properly. So today I'm going to simply show you how to brush your chops. Okay, so basically I just dunk it in here, get a bit of bicarb. Yep, I'm a savage. Little bit of water. We'll get it in there now. Okay. You're gonna flick down. So top to bottom. 10 flicks on each tooth. Don't go up and down, just down. Okay, so start at the back. Get right in there. Flick, flick. Got it. Flick. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do a quicker version because I'll run out of time. So yeah, so you flick down, flick up. Each tooth. Hey, don't go to this, don't go like this, don't go up and down. So, flick up, and inside, like so, all the way around. Okay, and turn out hot. Okay, super quick intro. It's Day Hess from the Hess Project. We're all Hess. Rebuilding my life publicly after the divorce. And look, this isn't a sob story, okay, people? This is just laying the foundation. Like, there's got to be a fucking backstory, or where's it gonna start? Where's the start, middle, and the end? Well, basically, so I've started the detox process. So as you know, so we're rebuilding spiritually, mentally, physically, fucking financially, all of it, okay? But you can't do it all at once, so we're just going bit by bit. So if you want to tune in, fucking buckle your seatbelt and get fucking serious, because I'm not fucking around. Alright, so this is castor oil. Basically I'm going to take 50 mil. It says on the back to take 15 to 30 mil, so 1 to 2 tablespoons, so I'll just double that. And yeah, it's pretty full on the last time I took it, I'm not gonna lie. Probably want to take yourself down to the toilet. Gross. Okay, castor oil is really making me feel pretty sick. I've hit the bathroom a bunch of times. And it's big. Head. Can't stop sweating. Ugh. Fuck, I told you I was scared of the castor oil. Holy shit. Oh, I spewed. Yeah, fucking hell. It's wild. Not for the faint of heart. Alright, so this video is a perfect example. So how many times did I say Hess at the start in the intro? Did anyone pick up on that? So the whole thing is that there's, you know, no editing, it's not curated, I'm not doing 10 takes, I do 1, try to get it the first go, maybe 2. Ooh. So yeah, look, just castor oil. I already feel better, like my stomach feels a bit flatter and not as bloated. I swear my face, I mean, it'll take a couple of days, you know, for everything, the inflammation and all the stuff to sort of chill out. But yeah, look, it was pretty rough for a couple of hours, but it wasn't that bad. Like, you absolutely would be all right. But don't do it without supervision or something. I don't know, read the label. Fuck, I'm not a doctor, shut up, fuck off. All right, good morning. Okay, crazy head. Okay, so seriously, all right, I figured it out. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna call out influencers, Aussie influencers, and see if they'll let us interview them and get a behind the influencers kind of view on what they went through, why they did what they did, you know, and get the real side of their story. Because yeah, not everything's just cream pies and fucking rainbows, but Happy Alan thinks it is, and so he's going to be my first target. Happy Alan, my name's Hess, I want to fucking interview you, cunt. I've followed you, you're hilarious. I want to know your story. I'm sure you've posted shit and people have done this, but I want to interview you. So this is the Hess Project. Happy Alan, let's do an interview and talk about some real shit in your life. Let's go, brother. All right, super quick one. Day 4, my name's Hess. This is the Hess Project. Rebuilding my life one step at a time. One day at a time. Quick face check. Crazy head. Puffiness level. Still puffy, but getting better. So the ideas are really starting to flow. Like, I'm so excited about this. It's had a kind of a reasonable response / uptake. I've gone viral in 3 days, which is just unbelievable. 4 days now. But so leading back to a conversation yesterday on a post where I talked about accountability, and what I'm interested in is, as I said, like, I've been watching these guys on YouTube. Like, I run a media company, so not doing social media though, nothing to do with social media. So this is all pretty new to me. I've never done this. I've thought about doing something for many years, but just never really had a good idea. And the other morning I just thought, fuck it, I'm just going to rip the band-aid off and fucking do a post. So, as I said in my video yesterday, what I'm really interested in is the backstory of these influencers, because I follow these guys and I've got a couple that I really like that I've sort of seen from the start to the finish. They do funny shit, but if you actually pay attention, their backstory is quite deep, and they're not just shallow people that are just trying to be famous on Instagram. They actually do care. And yeah, you only see the video, you know, like obviously they've become big or whatever, but you know, like a couple of guys that I have seen from pretty much the start of their journey, like when they only had a couple of hundred followers, right up to now where, I don't know, fuck, they're huge. I don't really care about the followers, but Happy Alan, so he's a really pretty impressive dude. Yeah, he eats a fucking cream pie in one bite, like, or sometimes 2 or 3, but it's fucking hilarious. But like, that guy's got more substance than you would think. His videos are hilarious, but you know, like, I think he had testicular cancer and lost a nut or something. It's fucking psycho. So like, that guy's pulled himself out of some fucking shit and turned it around, and you can see like he's becoming more and more successful. Like, he's doing really well for himself. It looks like he's cleaned his life up, which he did basically as a result of... Alright, so this is Rani, everybody. Just thought I'd do a quick little Rani intro. Now, first thing we're going to tackle is drinking and overeating. Maybe? No? Yes? Well, let's talk about me then. So I've put on 12 kilos since the breakup, since me and Rani ran away together. So you can see, look at my face, so fat, fuck, fucking fat fuck. But no, we're not going to speak negatively to ourselves, but I am, first little part of the journey will be healthy body, healthy mind, because it's important for addiction, for stress, for sleep, everything is exercise and fitness, and it comes first. So if you start exercising first, and everything sort of falls into place after that. So yeah, that's Rani.